Yeah. Now she's making music.
I still got meat sticks in my teeth.
I have an important question.
Oh boy. Wait, do we need to do our intro first? Is this going to be a heavy question?
No. Where are we getting underwear? Like as adults?
Oh, I thought you were going to ask me where, like, do I have underwear on?
I know you usually don't, but like where are we getting underwear from?
So last time I bought underwear, as I informed everybody, it was from Fred Meyer's.
Right. Do old people just buy underwear from Fred Meyer's? And like, I don't know as a 40-year-old woman where I should get underwear. Because like Victoria's Secret, that's not underwear.
You go in there and you like hold up this like floss.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, first of all, my bits ain't gonna fit.
Yeah.
Like,
there's no room for my bits.
If it's like this big, it's coming out.
Yeah.
I
need some new underwear. And like,
I don't honestly know that anybody's bits fit those things.
No, unless you're a little girl that shouldn't be showing your bits.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's a difficult thing.
Where's the last place you bought some?
Lane Bryant or Cacique.
What the hell is that?
That's like Lane Bryant's fat lady underwear side. Cacique. I think that's how you pronounce it. But yeah, and it's fine. But like,
I got a bra on from Hollister.
Yeah.
I feel young when I wear it.
I was gonna say Hollister doesn't make stuff that's my size. So that's the problem. Is where do you find
comfortable underwear?
Yeah,
Amazon.
Oh, I have never looked for underwear on Amazon. Anyway.
I just have slowly gone from like the thong to the bikini to just full coverage. Like I just give it up.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, or you just don't wear any.
And then if you pull out an old pair that you don't remember, don't fit right, you end up all day uncomfortable.
Oh no, I throw those I chuck them away as soon as I find them. Yeah, I just just a quick question to start this off. Something I've been thinking about: where do 40-year-old women get their underwear? Welcome back.
Welcome back to Two Besties.
No boundaries.
Yes.
Yeah, we got it.
Katrina.
Julie.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Listen, can I tell you this last week I had to take, I didn't have to. I chose to because I'm a loving, good
chose
mom.
This life.
Yes.
Yeah.
I took both the girls to pick out prom dresses.
Oh. And Julie didn't get to go this time. Oh no, I did homecoming. That was stressful enough.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
Did you go back to that store?
If I had known that you were willing to go, I would have waited till this weekend. Oh yeah, no, we were at Windsor.
Oh God,
what did we call it? The stripper prom store?
Yeah, there's like nothing there that is more than a yard of fabric.
Well, all of the store consists of like 50% clothes that like a teenage mom would never allow them to buy, and 50%. The other 50% is all formal dresses.
Well, I was like, remember before we went for homecoming dress, I was like, oh my gosh, we should try some stuff on. That'd be so funny. Yeah. Let's do that. And then we get there and I'm like, I'm not fitting. First of all, I don't think I'm going to fit in most of the stuff. Second of all, not all of me is going to be in the dress at the same time. There's going to be a boob or something hanging out or something. So
yeah, no.
So are they both going to prom?
So yeah. So they're, well, as we know, they'll go to two separate ones.
Right.
Because they go to two separate schools.
Yeah. I didn't know if Katie was going to hers.
Yeah. She's going to hers. So I had to laugh. She got one that has glitter on it. So of course, as you know, I came home just
covered.
It looked like I had like bathed in a vat of like glitter.
I'm going to have to show me their dresses.
And then Abby got one that she tried one on that I just thought was absolutely beautiful. Looking back, so she didn't pick that one, of course.
You never pick the one your mom says is good.
Well, usually she does. Oh. And usually I find a dress that she totally didn't even want to try on, and then she loved it. This time she didn't even love that one. So I was like, whatever. But she picked out a different one. It's just, it's not as like flamboyant.
Is it white? She's been doing a lot of white lately.
No, it's like a lavender.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to see these later.
Yeah. So they're very pretty, but Katie, as you know, has restrictions upon what she can and can't wear.
Yeah.
So that always makes it a challenge and then I can never remember what the dang restrictions are. Like, I'm like, okay, I know. Like,
I have the file on my phone.
I can't have a like slit up her leg and her boobs. They're
modesty restrictions.
Yes. Yeah. But so it's just very different than Abby.
Yeah.
And so, like we found one that was really cute. The in style right now, proms, just so you know, keep you in the loop, is like floral patterns
Oh, great. My dress would fit right in because mine had floral patterns.
Which
my prom dress.
I thought was odd because it looked like, to me, I always think of sundresses when I see those.
Oh, yeah.
And so, but it's so funny because you can see like exactly what the styles are supposed to be every year. Like, and I want to know who dictates the styles because I would love a call.
Right. Ahead of time.
Yeah. I would.
Yeah.
I'd love a consultation beforehand. But anyways, it was really cute and it was like fluffs and it had, but at the, like between the, like, I don't know.
The bodice?
Under the bodice area, it was sheer.
Oh.
And so she was like, I can't wear it, Mom.
Yeah, she'd have to wear something underneath it.
Yeah. She wasn't going to wear a tank top under her dress.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but if it just didn't have the sheer and it had fabric back there, which I could have done, but let's be honest, I ain't got time.
How come we don't get to have, like if somebody would have told me the last time you're going to wear a formal dress is right now, like your prom.
Yeah,
I would have really made sure it was like special and good. Like,
that's what I was trying to get Abby to understand. Like, this is your last prom. And I don't know that you're going to need to wear anything formal. Well, she'll be a lawyer, so.
Yeah, but she's not going to be like going to Academy Awards or anything,
If you're going to do it up, you do it. So anyways, I think we kind of figured out we'll show you the dress. We're going to zhuzh it up a little bit.
Yeah. Cool.
But yeah. So that was life. I sat in a dressing room for an hour.
Yeah, that was intense.
I think I sat next to like boyfriends. They were like just I'm gonna eat my Annie Ann pretzel while you and I'm
pretzels. Apparently I'm hungry.
Oh, but you wouldn't love them. There was the cinnamon sugar ones.
No. Plain with the cheese. Even though I'm supposed to have cheese. Whatever.
It's probably fake cheese. Let's be honest.
It probably is. Not the greatest thing for you.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So what's been going on with you lately? I know last time we had a heavy dump. So it'll back to
I haven't had any heavy dumps since our last episode.
Back to our regular scheduled life.
Yeah. I can't say that I had any heavy dumps or anything like that, but I'm trying to think how many episodes it was ago that I talked about I think I'm losing it.
Oh, no. I texted you this week and I was
and now you're losing it.
I was like, this has got to be a topic on one of the podcasts because give you a little glimpse into my life for those that don't know me that well, that don't know what's been happening for the last couple months. I have been running like a goddamn chicken with my head cut off for the last 4 months, 5 months. It's probably been a year, but at least for the last 4 to 5 months.
Yeah.
And so my life has consisted of living on I-5, traveling north to south, east to west, I guess, maybe. So anyways, between all of that and all of the stuff going on with the kids and now backing all our shit up and moving.
Yeah.
Like I text Julie and I don't even remember what it was. I think I had I was literally texting you, asking you about dinner ideas, like for dinner, because we always do dinner when she comes. Mm-hmm. And I actually text the wrong string. Julie was in it, but it was the wrong string.
Group. She put it in a group text and I'm like, is this person coming to dinner?
But I feel like, I don't know if you do this, like the more stretched thin I get, the less I pay attention to any details. And Dwayne will be the first one to tell you that I can't send a text message that makes sense. Like you got to have a decoder.
Yeah.
At this point.
Well, yeah, it's like our text thread that we have going that we talk about podcast stuff in with Dwayne. Like last night I was sitting cackling on my couch because you said, hey, when you come, do you mind if we watch Schindler's List? And I'm like, it's not really, girls' night usually we watch murder.
I know.
Schindler's List is a different type of, let's not go there.
It is murder.
We watch murder or we watch the Turkish Camping or something like that, right?
Or a funny movie.
Or a funny movie, we watch Girls Trip like, I don't know, 30,000 times. So I'm like,
I'm sorry. I have to pause you though. But that scene with the grapefruit is got to be.
Oh my God, that movie's amazing.
Yeah. If you haven't seen it, go watch it.
I haven't watched that in a while. Maybe we do. Yeah. Anyway, she's like, you want to watch Schindler's List? And I'm like, that's actually one of my most favorite movies. And not in like a weird way. Like it's amazing. Really well done.
Might be one of the ways too.
Yeah. And so I'm like, yeah, it's my favorite movie. Why are we watching this? It went on this whole thing about that Katie's studying that in school and we want to watch it together and like all this stuff. But yeah, in the group chat, like it's just sometimes you forget
the night
who's all in this.
The night before we were texting back and forth about, I don't even know what it was. And all of us were in bed, but like I'm in a hotel room. My husband's in our bed. Julie's in Hermiston.
With my heating blanket.
And with your heating blanket. But we're all texting back and forth. And I was like, it's too late. It was after 9, which was way too late for us to be having conversations through text.
Sane conversations. Yeah.
Yeah, it gets a little crazy.
Yeah. And I mean, I've been doing it too. Like I've been driving back and forth every 2 weeks or so. Because the school is having their big fundraiser. And I'm the chairman of it. So, I've been driving back and forth like crazy too. And I get you. Like, it is nice to have that drive that clears your brain. Like we talked about last time, like that's kind of our therapeutic time. I pray a lot sometimes during my quiet time.
Yeah.
But like after a while, you forget your coming and goings and stuff like that. And I forget who I've told things to. Yeah. You know, like if I argued with my husband, I've told him something and he's like, no. And I'm like, oh, I told that to Katrina. Or, oh, I told my mom, you know. So
I do. Yeah. I feel like I'm like losing it. And there's light at the end of the tunnel for me, I hope. Mm-hmm. It might not be till fall, but
I was gonna say, I don't know how you're gonna come up. You gotta come up for air somewhere.
Yeah, there's light at the end of the tunnel. But it's just been, it's like one thing after another. Mm-hmm. And so I feel like I've been the hamster on the wheel and I'm ready to just get, like, I'm ready to get thrown off is really what it is.
Yeah. But let's be honest. I'll be honest with myself. I work best, or I tell myself.
Oh yeah,
this. No, I work best when I'm going 100 miles an hour. Yes, I work best that way.
Yep.
Because when I left that toxic work environment and I had those several months off before I started my business, and then I started working for the school, like I was working through some stuff, but like, I was so bored.
You're gonna laugh. My fear is always that like things will slow down, and then I'll just start binge watching TV.
Yeah. I mean, I still do.
Because like right now, I watch like one episode of a show that Dwayne puts on.
Yeah.
Like a night. That's all I get. Because
that's why the Turkish camping is nice.
Yeah.
Because you watch.
Speaking of, I started to try to watch a new video and.
Oh yeah.
And Dwayne told me I couldn't because you weren't here.
Oh gosh. Tomorrow morning, I know that's what we're watching. Yeah.
It's always our Sunday morning.
Sunday morning YouTubing. Yeah, because it's just a short episode. It's really peaceful. And they're just, camping in the snow.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's a little decompressing, it's great. You can't Dateline it all the time, and watch murder.
Earlier we were talking, we both have some trips planned.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're going to laugh. When you told me where you were going, all I immediately thought about was like a video of a bear grabbing like a salmon and like, and I was like, oh my God, Julie's going to encounter grizzlies or something. Or is it black bears up there? I don't know. So
yeah, or polar bears.
Yeah.
Yeah. Way tippy top. Yeah. No, we're going to Alaska in the end of June. Actually, our birthdays are 5 days apart. So we're going like right in the middle of our birthdays there. We're going to Alaska for, I think it's 11 days, but 9 days there and 2 days on travel. But I've always wanted to go.
Yeah. Because you guys had planned to go like, gosh, 2 years ago?
Yeah. 2 or 3 years ago. He gave it to me as my Christmas present. And then
it's got interest on it now.
Yeah. Yeah. And, work happened for him and things like that kept coming up. And he's like, we're doing it this year. We have to have a dog sitter for a couple days or a couple weeks or whatever. So we had to plan it out with our in-laws and stuff. And so, he has a bucket list. He wants to go fishing on a fishing trip. He wants to go halibut fishing. And I told him, I will eat the heck out of halibut, but I'm not going out there. Because I don't know how seasick I will get. And then he'll be worried about me and not enjoying his time. I'm like, I will go and find a coffee shop.
Yeah.
New
book.
Yeah.
You can read a book.
Yeah. Sit around, people watch. Like, I'm totally fine with that.
You're going to laugh. And then I close my eyes. And when you talk like that, I think about The Proposal.
Mm-hmm.
Like how Sandra Bullock goes to his hometown and they're like walking around.
Yeah. Like a Hallmark movie kind of a thing. Yeah. Like, oh, I didn't know your dad.
They have like no internet.
Yeah. They have no internet. Yeah. And this hardworking gentleman behind the bar.
Yeah.
He lost his business last year. Yeah. 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 So I'm excited to go. I think we're going to try kayaking as well.
Oh.
Because I got into that last summer.
Oh, God.
Randomly, I should.
It's again with the rose.
Yeah, I know.
As long as I'm not there.
I think we're going to do like this one where we're together. But yeah, so we're going to do that. And we're going to fly to Kodiak Island for a little while. And I'm excited. We basically we stayed at, we're going to stay at some Airbnbs and stuff. So we're not like in big hotels because, man, a hotel in Alaska is like $400 a night.
And I think this is what I told you. I think because it's probably the peak of the season.
Yeah. Everybody goes in June.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like nobody wants to go in December.
No. Yeah. So I don't know. So we're excited. We're going to do that. And then, yeah. So if we finally get a vacation, it's been a while.
I know.
Yeah.
We're doing, we're going to do, by the time we land in Portland, it'll be 8 days, but it'll be 7 there, in Maui.
Yeah.
So I'm just excited to do nothing.
Yeah.
Like I won't sit and binge watch in Maui. I will literally just go lay on the beach and get sunburnt. The problem that you're going to love, the thing that I'm worried about is that we have family pictures scheduled for like the next week. And I'm a little bit afraid that we're all going to get some funky tan.
Yeah.
And then it's going to, so I've been debating on, do I change that date or
pre-tan
come back
before you go.
tan.
Yeah. So maybe if you tan a couple times before you go, you'll have a base coat.
Yeah. I don't know. It'll be fun. It'll be, I told Dwayne that, maybe he needs to rent a moped and go do a cruise.
Yeah.
I won't do one.
Yeah.
Because I can't push a shopping cart without getting it.
Well, and you heard about our thing in the raft, so.
Well, and the girls were laughing because they were like, well, maybe this time when we go, the chickens won't chase you, Mom.
Oh, yeah. There is just feral chickens everywhere in Maui.
It's the weirdest.
They are. They're just everywhere. They're like the turkeys here in Lebanon.
I always want to know what happens to their eggs. So somebody find them? Like, did cats eat them? Like, what happens to the eggs?
Homeless candy.
Oh, like an Easter egg hunt.
Dinner.
Like an Easter egg hunt.
I'd just be following them around. Anytime.
Oh, gosh. Yeah. Okay. So, I'm losing it. But also, I have learned that I'm a semi-failure at everything.
We said we weren't getting dark on this episode.
No. This is kind of funny, though.
Okay.
So, since the first of the year, have been like, okay, I am going to stick with going to the gym.
Yeah.
I'm going to eat well. All of that has fallen to the wayside. I mean, I do still go to the gym. I try to go at least twice a week. But with me traveling, it's hard.
I would say twice is amazing.
And then for like 3, maybe 4 of the days of the week, I'm eating out because I'm not home.
Right.
And so I try to get, I have a pho addiction.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I do.
Yeah. It's good.
But I'm like, it's got to be healthy, right?
It's better than you eating like McDonald's or something, I'm sure.
That's what I think. It's all homemade by the guy and the lady. So Dwayne and, I don't think I said anything on this before, but Dwayne and Katie went with me on one of our recent trips. Mm-hmm. When I sent you the picture of us on the ferry.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I didn't really tell her where I was. I just took a picture.
She's like, we're on a ferry. And I'm like, where are we ferry? Like, where are you? Like, there's no ferries around here.
That was an adventure because I had never driven my car on a boat and then been taken to the other side of the river.
Yeah. That's
like,
cool.
it was the coolest thing ever. And it was the shortest little trip, but I don't know, tugboat operator. I don't know, somebody, whoever the guy was.
The ferry operator.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
He like wanted to chat it up with us and tell us all about the eagles. And
oh,
I think that they don't realize that down here we have eagles, like all
we have. Place. Yeah, no, we have eagles.
We have lots of eagles, but he was really excited about the eagles. So, anyways, we went on the ferry and all of that. So Dwayne came with me, and we went to on our last night. He was like, "What do you want to do for dinner?" And I was like, "Do you want to go get pho?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Please,
pho.
Can we please?
Can we please?"
So we go, and we're sitting there, and the waitress comes over, and
she's like, "Hey, Katrina, how you doing? Your regular large bowl."
And Dwayne goes, "Well, I don't know, hun. What do you like? What's good here or something?" And she goes, "Oh, she come every week." And I was like,
"Your accent is pretty awesome." Offensive.
She did. She was like, "She comes every week." Yeah, and then
I know her a long time.
Yeah. So then when I walk in this week, it was like coming home. Like they were like, "Hey, no family. Where's the family?" Like
you're just like, you're gonna have a second job at the pho place, aren't you?
I should.
Yeah.
I should actually.
Dwayne could get a job there.
I could. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. But yeah, no, that was fun. They got to explore and do all the things, and I got to work.
I was just gonna say, as you worked, it's
okay. Yeah, it's okay. The move is gonna be up that way, and they needed to explore because the two of them, Abby is obviously staying here, but the two of them needed to explore to kind of figure out where they liked them.
I'm gonna have to go next time because I'm gonna have to explore.
Yeah.
I'm going along too.
I was going to say we got to get like a whole thing.
I did say you have to have an Aunt Julie suite.
Oh yeah,
when you get a house up there.
I got to show you the house that I found that I love. That probably won't be on the market by the time we go to buy it. But the whole like looking for a house in a place that you don't know, is so stressful. Like I'm to a point now where I'm like, I don't know, I might just get like me a tent and a tarp and
I know.
camp out somewhere.
I know. Thank goodness we got lucky when we moved to Hermiston. Bobby found a house that, was small and just perfect for us. But you never know when you move to a new area. Like, this is a cool house, but it's in a crappy neighborhood. You don't want to live here. The neighbors are crazy,
Yeah.
So yeah, there's all those factors.
Like your neighbors.
My neighbors are crazy. Yeah. Take care of your dog.
Every time I go to visit Julie, the neighbor, I don't know, the neighbor's always got something. Wasn't there an animal on their roof one time?
Yeah. Or that one that was in the tree all the time.
Yeah. And I remember, like, I'm standing out. I went to go get I get something out of the trunk of my car, and I'm just standing out there staring at the street, just watching.
Mm-hmm.
Watching the things happen. I live in the country.
Yeah.
We don't get a whole lot of activity.
Well, and I grew up in the country. So, like, I know all of our neighbors, and I know what they're up to all of the time. I have nicknames for all of them. They're not their names. I have no idea what their names are. They're whatever I call them. You
got to tell the story about the times the cops all pulled up. Wasn't it at night?
Yeah, it's been several times, but yeah.
And you were trying to look out the blinds?
Yeah. So, like, I don't know, we're like there's a busy street, and then we're one street over. So we've had 2 high-speed chases go down our street.
And you live like on like
I live on
going a down a road, you live like in the corner where it turns, like at the neck of it.
Yeah. So, like, I don't know. I was home. My husband was working. And I was home like 7:00 at night, and it was summer night. So, like, my neighbors are out on their front porch or whatever. And this car comes speeding around the corner, goes up on the curb, and then the cops are flying, and he gets out of the car, and he runs, and he hops over the fence. He's going that way. So the cops come, and they don't know where he's gone. And the neighbor who's on the front step, he's like, he went over that fence over there. I'm looking out the window. The cop opens up the back hatch of this, like, Bronco or whatever it was, and there's guns coming out. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I shouldn't be standing right next to the window. But then I don't move. I just keep watching this whole thing. So, like, I seriously...
Instead of going out on your porch and, like, sweeping.
Yeah. I was inside, and then I came out, and Caroline smells my casserole dish, that whole thing. I was just like, oh, Bobby. So I'm, like, texting my husband, like, all this stuff that's happening. And he's like, what? So I just sent him a picture of, like, cop lights going. And I'm like, this is the current situation. And he's like, what?
It's like when the family texts me that our neighbor's house, it was down the street, but the neighbor's house blew up.
Oh, yeah.
And all they did was, like, video me. And so when it comes up, all I see is, like, fire trucks and a
like,
fire. And I'm like, what is going on?
Oh, man.
Yeah. No, it's, that living in town is, so that's our problem.
I miss living in the country. Yeah. But then in the country, I'd be bored because I don't know what the cobbler's up to or what the crackhead's up to or Janice. We don't know her name.
So that's the problem with, like, what we're doing right now. Like, we're looking in the country, but we're also looking in town, and then we're like, okay, are we prepared? And not just us, our dogs. Are our dogs prepared to live in town?
Yeah.
I mean, that's our bloodhound is quiet. It's the other one.
I just took Mom's black lab back home with me last time, and she's used to living in the country. Well, every car door that slams, she was losing her mind, where my dog's like, that happens.
So we watched the first Gladiator last night, not the one with the sharks in the Coliseum.
Still the best part.
Number 1 with Maximus
Aurelius, whatever. Back when Russell Crowe be looking good.
Yeah. He's
rough now.
Yeah, well, he's age, right? Age.
Rough, bloated.
I thought you were going to say something else.
Bloated. He's a little bloated.
But we watched it last night, and Willie, the black lab, came in and laid down, and there's, like, horses, like, making horse noises, and he was, like, up and down and all, and I was like, oh my God, he's gonna drive us nuts. So
that's why, I mean, I never thought I'd be one of these people, but now when I leave the house, I have to put the TV on for Jake because it drowns out the noises of the neighborhood.
Do you put on the YouTube dog channel?
No, he's afraid of certain things. So, like, he usually watches Frasier or Cheers, or he was watching Dirty Jobs for a long time. But now I just leave it on 90s country, and he seems okay with it. It annoys the heck. It annoys the heck out of Bobby because Bobby hates country music. He's like, "Why is he listening to this?" I'm like, "He doesn't know. He doesn't know George Strait, yo.
Singing Randy Travis.
Yeah, I don't come home and he's over here like, everybody do the love bug. Like, he's not down here like, do-si doing and stuff. He's passed out because he doesn't hear all the noises in town.
Yeah.
And that's what we have to do to keep him from barking. So,
no, I get it.
It's not fun. And we're surrounded by huskies. Everybody has a husky.
Right, the
so anytime an ambulance goes by, the entire neighborhood's like, a woo! And it's just like, my dog's in there like, what's going on? Meanwhile, Frasier's playing. So.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm that dog mom.
I know. Yeah.
So everybody's going senile in a different way.
Yes.
Like senile in that way.
Yes. No, I know it is. I don't know. I brought up the vacation because I think we're like situationally senile.
Yeah. Sometimes I have it together. Other times.
Yeah. Like, I think it just depends on our stress levels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is my, like I said, busy time of year. So like anybody asks for any little thing over the top of what I'm doing already. And I'm like, yeah,
it's kind of,
I can do that.
It's kind of like when I told you that this is going to be wildly inappropriate. That I thought
I'm ready. No boundaries. Let's bring it on.
I thought it would be the best thing ever if I had situational Tourette's.
That's not where I thought. Not where I thought this was going to
go. Because I'd love to okay, so we were at Safeway yesterday. Do you remember Katie telling you the story, or maybe it was Abby, about Katie's experience at the self-checkout?
Yeah, with the stickers?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was there again yesterday.
Oh.
And I immediately thought, if only people could have situational Tourette's and just be able to yell at him and just be like, wieners,
right.
wieners.
He'd be like,
okay, I'm gonna back away from
you
this.
You can just pretend nobody knows if you have it or not.
Well, and that's what I'm getting at. I think I might just start that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Situational Tourette's.
People just leave you alone if they're like,
oh, she's getting a little stressed.
I don't know if she has meth. Yeah. Or if she's
in this area, they'd be like, she's on meth. No, she's not.
It's not Hillary.
She's fine. I know we're in Sweet Home Safeway yelling wieners, but she's fine.
I thought about that yesterday when I saw him again, and I thought, oh my gosh,
yeah,
it would be great. But we did purposely avoid him.
Oh, it's like that one checker at Safeway that every grocery bag she used to tie like it was.
Oh, remember? I would always tell you that it reminded me of getting food at the Chinese restaurants, and then you would cut it.
Yeah, she would tie the heck out of it. I'm like, I just want to get to my oranges, and she's got the bag tied so tight. These are the things you care about when you're 40. Like
there is no fried rice in there. We don't have to.
You don't have to tie up my kung fu bao chicken or whatever. Yeah,
I know that's a tough one, but.
Yeah. Let me just go down this really quick because it's been bothering me.
Oh boy.
We said Safeway, and so it's really bothering me. Okay. Grocery pickup. It's an amazing thing, right? It's so great to be able to order stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is. Except
it's a great thing in theory.
I have a feeling I know where you're going. Except.
Yeah. So it's so great. And my employee from the Lego store actually works at the Safeway now. Right. He's a drive up and go guy. And so he usually picks my order. And so it's great. Well, what annoys the mother crap out of me is when you're like, okay, I need chicken breasts for dinner. We're going to make chicken breasts for dinner. Yeah. Okay, great. That's the one thing in your cart that has to be there.
Yeah.
Your order comes, they're like, we're out of chicken breasts. And you're like, okay.
And they didn't substitute it.
They didn't substitute it. I'm like, give me something, chicken. Like, come on.
I need a part of that chicken.
I need thighs.
Give me the giblets.
Give me something. I need dinner. So you're like, okay, I'll go pick up my groceries. And after they put in my car, I'll run inside and grab something for dinner. So you go inside, and what is in the case? Chicken breasts. They're right there.
I always like it when you say, well, mine is a substitutions.
Oh, that too.
You're like, I need something, right? Yeah. And they're like, oh, nope, don't have it. So we're going to substitute it. It's like you want chicken broth.
Yeah.
But they're going to give you vegetable.
Yeah.
But then you go in there and they got chicken broth. And you're like,
or one time I just wanted some tortilla chips because we were going to have taco salad. And they subbed out Lay's chicken and waffle flavor. I'm like, that is not a substitute.
I think that, I truly have a belief that some of the clerks that are picking, I think sometimes they're like, you know what? I ate these the other day. I think they would love these. Yeah. I think it's either that or they're smoking weed before they start work. Mm-hmm. And they're like, I think these sound great. I probably would too.
Yeah. Or learn your vegetables. Yes. You know how many times I've ordered iceberg lettuce and I got cabbage? I'm like, well, this changes dinner. when my employee started there,
fry the cabbage now, I guess.
Yeah. So when my employee started there, I was like, do you know what cabbage and lettuce look like? And he's like, I do. And I'm like, good. Because I get the wrong one.
Cilantro and parsley.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Or these grapes look like they were moldy 2 days ago. They'll eat them. And then they put moldy grapes in your order. And you're like, ah.
Yeah. No, I'm with you.
This is totally white girl problems. I realize that, but it's been bothering me for so long because I really
first world problems.
I'm spoiled. They spoiled me at first. It's your beautiful order. And now they're just like, chicken and waffles, you're fine. Like, whatever.
Did you try them?
I think so.
Were they good?
No.
Oh,
I don't remember them being good.
Chicken
or like,
waffles.
You can't swap out regular Lay's with salt and vinegar Lay's. That's a very acquired taste.
Okay. Yeah.
And I don't like vinegar.
Oh, you know? No. I would like them. I like I probably like those more than the chicken waffle
pickles. I hate pickles.
Oh, well, your husband bought my daughter a bucket of pickles.
A 5-gallon.
5-gallon bucket.
It was like August. And he was like, for Christmas, we're getting Katie 5.
Oh, he had that locked and loaded.
He did. And then I was like, well, I'm going to get her a real present. He's like, this is a real present.
It's still in our garage.
Yeah. I told her to start taking pickles to school and sell them.
She told me the pickle dealer.
Yeah. She's like, I don't know if I'd be popular for that, actually. Yeah. Anyway. So yeah.
She'd be known as the pickle girl. Yeah. That would be a little scary, like the hot dog girl.
No. Yeah. So if you work at Safeway, I'm really sorry. But
just get better at knowing your produce.
Yeah. And just like if you don't want to look for chicken breast, then don't, I guess. But like, whatever. Like, whatever. Like, if you were shopping and you really needed tortilla chips, would you be happy to see?
Well, that's my only thing about the whole process is like, okay, so I love that I can go in and I can say, okay, here's my recipe and here's the things I need.
Yeah.
But the problem is when it comes back and it's like, oh, by the way, we don't have hoisin sauce. I'm like, okay, well then I can't make freaking dinner.
Yeah.
I can't even make the whole dinner.
Then you walk in there and it's there.
Yeah.
You want to like walk over to the drive up and go and be like, this is what I needed right here. Get a look at it. It's on aisle 4. Bye. Yeah. Okay. That's the end of that grocery. Just when you said the grocery lady, I was like, oh man, that's been bothering me.
So I was in Safeway in Astoria, Oregon. And did you guys get, I don't know, you might have been too far east to get that windstorm that came through a week or two ago.
It's always windy in Hermiston, so I don't know.
Yeah, so there was this like, it looked like on the map, like there was a hurricane off the coast.
Oh, geez.
Like it was bad. And so it had already started to storm. And I thought, okay, I'm going to leave work. I'm going to stop by Safeway and pick up a couple of things for like snacks and stuff. Because I always like to try to buy my breakfast stuff like the night before.
Yeah.
I'm like, and maybe my lunch and stuff. So I go in and I'm like, okay, just got like 5 things I got to grab.
Can't eat pho for every meal. Pho in the morning.
There is a leader at the site that me and him joke because every week we both eat it. So anyways, I'm in Safeway. I walk in, I got my little cart. I walk in and I've got like 5 things and I'm like, okay, perfect. I was getting ready to go to the checkout and the power goes out.
Oh,
pow. Have you ever been in a grocery store when the power goes out?
No.
Oh my gosh.
Generator?
I was at least at the front because I was getting like the protein boxes and stuff. And so they were like, everybody stay calm. The backup generators will pop on. Well, part of the lights come back on. And I hear the lady say, only half of our generator came on. And I'm like, shit.
Yeah. What do we do now?
Like, there was a part of me that's like, listen, Rachel,
I just take this stuff?
I still need to get my egg bites for tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Like, what do I do? So I'm like, okay, whatever. So I go and I stand in the damn checkout line for like 15 minutes, only to get 2 people away from actually being the person to check out to find out the cards aren't working.
Oh, so you have to have cash?
Yeah. And
I don't cash anymore. Strippers? I'm not sure.
Like, I don't got cash.
No.
So I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. I guess I'll just put the stuff back. So I put it back in there in the little like area. And I get into my car and I drive. The whole town is out of power. The whole town.
Like your hotel and everything
so
too?
I hadn't even checked into the hotel yet. And I thought, oh my God, what if I go into like panic mode? Oh my God, what if I can't even get into my hotel room?
How am I going to warm my egg bites?
Well, no, I didn't even get to buy them. Like I got no food.
So you had to walk out with no food?
I got no water.
Oh man.
I got no power. And now I got to go check into a historic hotel.
Yeah, that's probably haunted.
So I was like, okay, I need to probably go to the hotel and see if I can even check in first before I go find food, like forage for food in the wilderness.
You got any faux lady?
And Astoria's on the Columbia, so I'm like, well, maybe I could go fishing.
Yeah, right.
Off of the pier.
Yeah, I know she can't get in a raft or do anything.
Drop a crab pot or something.
Do you travel with a crab pot?
Yeah, I keep my crabs close.
Crab pot for emergency purposes.
So then I go ahead and I check into the hotel. I got to carry my bag up 4 flights of stairs.
Oh man.
Because I got nothing. So I get all checked in, and then I'm in the hotel, and I'm like, okay, no power anywhere. I got to at least go find something. There's got to be like a food truck, something. So I end up at the Co-op.
Oh.
Cool store, but it is definitely like a hippie version of a Trader Joe's.
Yeah, don't they have like the reusable pads and stuff? Just rinse and repeat.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, so I go in, and there's a line because they have a generator going, and they're the only store in town open. They've got a line of people.
It's the best day ever
at
for
their
the
like the hot thing.
Hot food deli?
Yeah, deli.
Deli. We got that word.
So I get up there and I order my burrito. They actually have pretty good Mexican food, but it's like a white version Mexican food.
Yeah.
And so I did grab what I needed for lunch the next day and all that stuff. And I go and check out. But in the meantime, the lights are flickering. I'm like, oh my God, if I waste my time here again.
I'm eating this burrito right now.
There was one other like food truck open, and it was a taco truck, and it had like everybody in town at it.
Yeah.
So I ended up getting it, and I get back to the hotel, and I eat it in the dark. Well, then I have to sit there all night and listen to the wind. It was like 70-mile-an-hour winds, like whipping through town with no power, nothing. And so it was horrible. It was, I was happy the next day when I woke up and the power was back on.
Oh man, how creepy. I wouldn't want to be in an old hotel with no light.
They say that it's haunted.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I sleep well there.
Didn't Ghost Adventures?
Oh,
we got to talk about that.
I was just going to say, we got a hot topic.
Ghost Adventures is that show on Travel Channel. I don't know, Zach Bagans. I never believed in ghosts until I came face to face with one. I think me and Julie have always loved Ghost Adventures just because of his style. His something, yeah.
He is stuck in 2000.
Every now and then, because
like
we really stopped watching it. We used to watch it like religiously. And then I just went back and watched an episode, like, because apparently there's still new seasons of it going on.
Is there?
Yeah.
Maybe we need to do that.
And he's still Zach Bagans. He's still doing his Zach thing. But yeah.
Katie came down and was like, Mom, did you hear about what happened with a guy on
Aaron? Yeah. Well, see, his first wife left him because they did that. I don't know why I know this. This is really weird. But his first wife left him after they did that Bobby Mackey's. And supposedly, a spirit followed him home and was really like
a threat.
Threatening her, and like so she felt unsafe, and she said, "You got to quit this career." And he said, "I'm not," and so she left him. Well, now this one's trying to kill him,
and they just got married like 4 months ago.
Yeah,
she got arrested for murder for hire attempt.
Yeah, poor Aaron. I was
maybe that spirit.
It's probably because
Zach,
it's probably because Zach keeps locking him in. Like, remember, he's always like, "That's a creepy closet over there." Hey, Aaron, why don't you go over there? I'm not going to close the door or anything like that. And Aaron's like, "Okay," he goes over there, and then Zach's like, "Stay in there." Every episode. And I was Aaron. I'd quit going in rooms before Zach got.
Well,
wait for Zach to go in the room and then close the door.
I saw today that it was on like my newsfeed or something that it was, which I was like, surprise. Mm-hmm. It was like, Aaron from Ghost Adventures files from divorce from wife. Like, well, duh.
And I'm going to look that up because she was like conspiring with my TikTok's open. Oops. She was conspiring
with a prisoner.
Yeah.
Also, like, you're in prison. How are you going to, like, what do you do? The middleman?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I hope they make a Dateline about it because, I mean, I got to know. Yeah. After she,
I love that it has a clip of Zach Bagans.
Zach. See his little handlebar mustache? Really crazy. Yeah, Dwayne put that there, what Zach Bagans looks like currently, because, yeah. Anyway, so she, like, was conspiring with a prisoner to kill him. And
also, like, you've been married for 4 months. Is your marriage that bad that you can't just leave him?
She says, "Am I a bad person because I chose to end his existence and not divorce?"
Yes.
So you can't just be like, "I don't want my husband anymore. I'm going to kill him." It's like that. It's like she hasn't watched Dateline.
Or Snapped.
or Snapped or anything on Investigative Discovery. You're also going to get caught. It's always the spouse.
No, not only that, you're working with a prisoner. Do you understand that, like, Big Brother watching things is like, that's where it started, was in prison. Like, they literally listen to all the conversations and read their mail.
And then there's always prison snitches. So he probably told some guy, "Hey, this Ghost Adventure wife, I'm going to kill her husband. She can come live with me." And he was like, "Really? Hey, prosecutor,
hey, over here, we got one."
Yeah, I think you sent the story to me. Abby sent it to me.
It was.
Yeah, and I feel bad for the guy. I mean, say what you want about Ghost Adventures, if you believe it's real or not, or whatever. It's entertainment purposes.
Yes.
But the poor guy, I mean,
I know.
Like,
I do.
I'm glad they caught him, or caught them ahead of time, because he would have been dead. But I saw something really funny that Ben Shapiro posted. He's like, why would you kill a Ghost Adventures guy? He's just going to become a ghost and come back and tell everyone what you did. You were going to get caught.
Oh my God. I never.
Yeah. And I was like, he was just being funny, but that's perfect. I mean,
that is funny though.
Yeah.
If you think about, what he does. Yeah. That is hilarious.
Yeah. And nobody's tried to kill Zach Bagans.
Yeah.
Not even one of those creepy dolls he's got in his museum. Yeah. When we went to Vegas, Bobby was like, we're not doing the Ghost Adventures. He's like, we're not doing the Ghost Adventures because he can't stand it. And I'm like, no, I don't want to get possessed or something by something Zach's got around there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I know. That's what I just had to laugh because I had called Abby to tell her goodnight one night. And she was like, did you hear? And I was like, no. Like, I'm not keeping up with them.
I don't. But I kind of like scrolled it after a couple times on my TikTok after Abby sent that to me. And I was just like, that is crazy. Am I a bad person for wanting to end his existence? No. What's her face? You're totally normal. We all want to end our husband's existence from time to time.
When somebody does that, do they automatically like require them to do like a psych eval? Because I think they should.
Right.
Like, yeah. And then it makes me wonder, like, was she married before? Did she do it
have a husband before?
Like, did he just happen to die of mysterious causes?
Yeah. Yeah. And there's so many of those too. I think I just watched a Dateline on that the other day that, I killed my first husband and then I'm going to try to kill this one in the same exact way.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Like they all just keep,
come on, think of something new.
God, get a little bit more original.
Yeah. Yeah. But also, like, if you're going to kill your spouse, they always start closest to the victim and work out.
Yeah.
Watch Dateline. If you're going to kill someone, watch Dateline.
Watch it at least a couple times. Watch a couple episodes.
A couple. My goodness. Yeah.
I know. It's fun.
I don't know how we went from Safeway self-checkout.
I don't know. We really
murdering someone.
Derailed that.
Yeah. But
to the side.
That's the no boundaries part, I guess.
I can only imagine what our conversations continuing will look like at dinner.
Yeah.
So
should we pull a card since we didn't do that on the last episode?
Well, that was kind of it. Yeah.
That was kind of not a bad people card episode, I guess. Oh no.
Least likely. Ready for this?
Okay.
Least likely to be wearing underwear right now.
After we talked about earlier. You.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have leggings on.
Yeah. That means I have no underwear on. Easy.
I think that like
that was good.
I think it's just the older I get, the less I like clothes. It's like in the group chat.
Yeah.
We decided that me and Julie are like Bert Kreischer and Tom Segura.
Mm-hmm.
And I am the Bert.
You were Bert. Yep.
And Bert doesn't like to wear clothes, just like I don't like to wear clothes.
And then my phone, I was trying to say, yeah, I do. I could be Tom Segura, but I was trying to say that, and my phone went, I'm tomorrow Segura. So my phone's senile as well.
Oh.
But yeah, no, instead of two bears, one cave, yeah.
It's two cats. Two cats. One bridge.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they're very wildly popular. That'd be so great to be that.
I know. Yeah.
They don't talk about Safeway pickups and murder.
No, they don't. But I just thought that was so funny when Dwayne pointed that out. That
we're like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you're closed. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I love how Bert Kreischer always starts out his comedy specials fully clothed. Why don't your shirt's going to come off? Why don't you just come out without a shirt?
Well, maybe if he didn't show up with the shirt, more
it wouldn't be such
off.
Oh gosh. No, keep the rest on. Yeah.
Oh, anyways. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, hey.
I think that could be enough. That could be enough for now.
That could be enough for now. We've probably overdone it.
Now. We're done.
Hey, make sure you hit the like.
And the bell.
And the subscribe.
Yeah, and all those things. And if you need help doing that, old people that might be listening to us.
Please contact us.
And we'll get you in contact with our producer and he'll let you know.
Yeah.
Because we don't know.
Yeah. He could probably make a tutorial about it.
There we go. Next video. We're also on TikTok, by the way. Dwayne's been making some shorts for us on TikTok.
YouTube?
YouTube shorts, TikToks.
Yeah. Oh, I told
Oh my gosh, we are so old for this.
I told Katie that she has to to show us how to make a TikTok dance. So I'm a little bit afraid that's in your future tonight, just so you know.
Before Oscar Schindler, right? Before Schindler.
We can do it during Schindler.
No, you don't dance during Schindler. Yeah. So we're on TikTok as well.
Yes, yes we are.
So you can find us there too, just little clips. And
yeah. Hey, and also let us know what you guys wanted us to talk about. Like, there's something that we're not talking about, because
otherwise it's just more safe.
It's just
Safeway.
It's going to be us showing up talking about our damn wildlife every week.
Yeah, and who's wearing underwear and who's not. And, giving you all the updates. And just because I don't think I said his name in this episode, JD Vance.
Oh yeah, I was telling somebody the other day. So we have somebody new that started, and we had to go around the table. Sorry, we're not done, I guess.
No, we have one more thing.
We had to go around the table, and like you always do, like, what's your name? How long you been here? Yeah. What do you do?
Yeah.
And an interesting fact about yourself. And I always hate this. I absolutely always hate this, because we've said this multiple times. I don't find anything that I do interesting. Like, I think I'm the most boring person.
Yeah.
Ever. I throw a little flair in there every so often, but that's usually what it is. And so it got to me, and I already had the like pre-anxiety. What do I say? What do I say?
Everything interesting you do leaves your brain.
Yeah. And I was like, Katrina, 2.5 years, HR. I don't really think I have a whole lot that's that interesting about me, other than I keep bees. Yeah. That's a new hobby that I started that I might have to give up now due to my movie.
You can travel with your bees.
Oh yeah. There you go. I can travel with bees.
New hive.
And one of my coworkers pointed it out. He was like, whoa, wait. You have something super interesting. You have a podcast. And I was like, gosh.
Oh, no.
Oh, I was not going to tell everybody about that. And so we all started. He did inform everybody that he knows more about me than he probably ever should. So.
Well, we knew that was going to be at risk.
If you're out there, you know who you are.
Yeah.
I got your name.
Yeah. Yep.
So now, of course, everybody was like, what's the name of the pod? What's the name? And I was like, if you really want to know, you can come talk to me.
Yeah. Come see me after hours.
I'm going to slowly add people out.
Just start putting that at the bottom of your business card.
Just our little logo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Check me out on
YouTube.
I can only imagine how that would go
subscribe, hit the bell. We have no idea what we're talking about.
I can only imagine the amount of people that would see it that I probably.
Yeah. That's like when my boss's husband was like, hey, that's a pretty cool podcast you got there. And I'm like, oh my God, no. He saw me say wiener. If you're still watching, I'm sorry.
I'm sure you've said some other things since then. You just don't notice it.
I know. I guess wiener was the worst part.
Yeah. So anyways, cool. Now we will let you guys go. But thank you for hanging out with us.
Yeah.
And we'll talk to you next time.
Okay.
Bye. Out, bitches.